So I forgot to film again, but this is the luxury boutique area.
E poi in agnello ce l'ho anche rossa.
I like iridescent. Hi guys! So today I wanted to show you some of the fashion items that I got from my last trip to Italy, and as you can see I have some Chanel, some Gucci, some Ferragamo, and some of the non-Italian brands as well. But this video is going to be super duper long if I have a long intro, so without further ado, let's get right into it. So I want to start with the non-luxury items first. So right off the bat, you will see the pair of shoes or sneakers, and this is by the Onizuka Tiger. I love this brand, but for some reason it's not that easy to find. So I got these at an outlet, and I had the option to go with either this pair or a really cute baby pink with also the white stripes, but I chose this because I thought it'd be a little bit more useful to go to offices and stuff, because I don't want to really go to a work function all in pink. So yeah, and these will go better with my like tan toads and the really popular pastel yellow color this season, which I have a bag in that color. So yeah, I am super excited for this. And another relatively cheap item is a card case from Ted Baker. So you know it's Ted Baker from this little rose gold bow in the front. I think that's kind of their signature style. So this is going to be really easy if you ever take the metro. So if you have to put in like a transportation card or a key card or access to your office or something like that. So yeah, this is what I got from the same outlet that I went to. And if you're interested in watching a video on how to take the most or how to make the most out of your experience at a fashion outlet in Italy, please let me know and I would be happy to make a video, because there are so many informations that I wish I knew before going to that outlet in Piedmont. Oh, by the way, so I was in northern Italy, and it was my first time going to not south but central Italy in Firenze. So yeah, I will actually show you a couple of items from Firenze as well, but most of these items are either from Milan or a small town in Piemonte. And I also got a jacket from a brand that I've never tried before. So, but my friend on Instagram is always telling me how great their t-shirts are, so I wanted to try a clothing item from Karl Lagerfeld. So I was actually thinking of getting a jacket from Moncler, especially from an outlet, because after the discount at the outlet, the price was really, really nice. But at the same time, I didn't really want to buy a spring jacket from Moncler. If I were to buy a jacket from that brand, I want it to be like a really, really functional winter jacket. So for the spring one, I found the perfect color. So it has a little detail on here and also on the other side of the sleeve, and cute little detail on the hood as well. So yeah, it goes all the way throughout. Inside is also pink, and there is the label there, and these are all buttoned, but you also have a zipper, and the mesh is really cute where it has Karl Lagerfeld branding all over. So yeah, it also has two pockets, so it's going to be like a really nice utility jacket. I can try it on right now to show you what it looks like. So this is what it looks like on. The fit is really nice. I usually have very narrow shoulders, so I worry about finding the perfect jacket, but I think this one fits really well. So yeah, I'm very happy that I got it, and much cheaper than Moncler too. So I think it came out to be, after 39% discount, €149. So really good deal. I have a number of shoes in addition to the pair of sneakers, so let's get right into that now. First off, I have to be honest, this is not something that I got during my trip, but it is an Italian brand. It did get here from Italy, but I got it through Farfetch. So Dolce Gabbana is one of my favorite shoe brands because I do like it when you can wear something really plain and then dress it up with your shoes or either the purse. So yeah, I would not wear really crazy purse and crazy shoes together, but the shoes I think is nice. I try to dress very conservatively, but with shoes I think I can be a little bit more adventurous. So this pair is really, really special. So all Dolce & Gabbana shoes come with this little shoe bag for each shoe, and you will not believe the sparkle on this. So it's a sling bag, and it has such gorgeous details. Look at the sparkle. It's so crazy. It's really high quality crystal, I can see. And for this, I got my usual size, 6.5. And yeah, even the bottom looks like this. It's crazy. Don't you just love it when there's like a small detail that you can also, only the wearer can tell? Because it's just for me. It's not for showing off to other people. So I really appreciate that kind of detail. Yeah, in here, it also has a little mark that shows, I don't know if you can tell, but it shows made in Italy. Can you tell? I hope you can. And the color is just the perfect baby pink. Let me show you. And the crystals are pink and orangish pink and white, like clear crystal in the middle. So, sorry, this is distracting. And the heels look like this. Yeah. And this is a brand that is not an Italian brand, but a British one. So it's Jimmy Choo, and this is a British brand, I believe, and also the designer Jimmy Choo is a Malaysian Chinese person. So this one is a little bit of an off season because we are kind of entering, we are entering into early summer. Where I am is about 90 degrees during the day, so it's not really fun and not a good weather to wear suede shoes, but who can resist a nice pastel violet color? So this one is called Romi 85, so I believe the heels are about 85 centimeters tall, suede, and the color is called Viola, and fits really comfortably. Initially when I went, they had the higher one, I believe that was 100 centimeters with the crystals around. That one is really, really kind of Barbie shoes. But for me, it's really, really difficult to wear something that's higher than 85 centimeters tall. So this one is very, very kind of easy to wear, easy to walk in, but it is suede, so this is not made for walking. So if you're trying to kind of walk outside on the street so much, I wouldn't recommend it. But this is the kind of shoes that you would wear to, these would have been perfect for going to Easter brunch because it's the perfect color and the perfect seasonal color. And then two pairs from one of my favorite shoe brands, Salvatore Ferragamo. When I was a college kid, Ferragamo shoes were all the rage and all the girls were wearing the pumps with a little emblem that has a little kind of metal piece and also the bow. So for me, it was like my dream shoes because I wanted to be one of those girls who dress really girly and wear the Ferragamo pumps. But looking back, thankfully, my parents are not the kind of people who encourage me to wear something with a very obvious logo and, you know, something very expensive for a girl who doesn't even make her own money. So yeah, But now I am an adult, I make my own bunny. I can now wear something with obvious logo and also, you know, splurge a little bit from time to time. So this, you can probably tell from the very small box, it's a pair of flats called Brony and just 1 centimeter high. And the color is what I call a neutral because I would consider silver as a neutral color. It makes it so easy to mesh, so very comfortable. And I don't like something super pointed or super round, but for me this is like the perfect shape. I have to tell you about the heels too. So cute. I think it's a little floral. The next pair is a pair of pumps called Eris. This one is 7 centimeters tall, which is perfect, and brushed calf skin. And please let me know in the comments below if you guessed right, because I did get that type of pumps that all the girls in my college were wearing when I was going to college. So, yes, the most perfect court shoes. Don't you think? The color that goes with all the outfits and also elongates your legs once you get a little bit of a tan. And also 6.5C, the same size as the flats, so my regular size. And look at the leather, it's so buttery. And this is a logo that I was talking to you about because, yeah, this is very typical Ferragamo kind of logo and or emblem, and I always wanted to have one like this. I have a Ferragamo shoes that are with a chunkier heel and a little bit lower, I think, but this one is more elegant and definitely something that you can wear to a conservative office or even on a date, I think. So yeah, I'm super excited now. I am reliving my childhood dreams. So that's all on the shoe front. What should I go with? I will go with Gucci because it's a brand that everyone loves these days and they had a major comeback. So I had to get a pair of baby pink shawls. It's very muted pink, just like my dress. So I have a lot of clothes that are like this, and usually I wear very natural makeup, so I don't want something that will clash with my natural skin color. So yeah, today I'm not wearing any foundation, just a little bit of BB cream as a sunscreen. You have 80% wool and 20% silk. So it feels really soft and of course much cheaper than a cashmere scarf. So cozy. So that's what I got from Gucci, and I have to tell you about some of my purchases from Firenze. So all these items are either from Milan or Piemonte. The reason why I go by the region is because I don't really know how to pronounce the town in Piemonte where I got all these stuff. That's where the outlet is. Yeah, but in Firenze, I went to Firenze on a trip because I'm always in northern Italy and people tell me, actually you should also explore going to the central part, the south. So I thought I would go to Firenze because I heard really great things about it, and they said they put Milan to shame when it comes to beauty and all the archaic buildings and stuff, so I had to check it out for myself. And I also wanted to go to a Chanel store when I was there because there were a lot of items in Chanel in Milan that were already sold out. So I was walking to Chanel. It's at a really beautiful square in Firenze. It was kind of drizzling, and as I was walking there, I saw this sign that said Gucci Garden, which I've never seen because I wasn't really expecting to buy anything from Gucci, but it looked really interesting, so I went in there and it was really crazy. I can go on and on about it, but actually I'll make a separate video on Gucci Garden if you're interested, so please let me know. But for now, let's get into what I got there. So from there I got a small item. So this is their kind of logo, and even their packaging is different. It's pink with a little eye, and it says Gucci Garden, and inside is very intricate color scheme as well. Like I said, I really appreciate it when there's a little something that only the person who's wearing it can tell, or in this case, I'm not wearing a shopping bag, but you know what I mean. So, it comes with this little dust cloth, and I guess a little carrying info. I had to get something to remember my really nice experience from Gucci Garden, because I mean I didn't really expect to shop in Firenze at all, but because I had such a nice service, I just got it to remember that good time, and also just to, you know, it's a very special occasion, and I love this design. After spending a really long time at Gucci Garden, I had to go and find a pair of earrings from Chanel. They didn't have the one I wanted, which was multicolor, like a small one. But I did find something that might even be a better fit for my everyday style, so which is pearls and crystals and a little bit more subtle. So this is a pair. So I don't know if you can see very well. They are crystals, but kind of surrounded by small pearls, and a little bit bigger than what I normally wear, but I think it goes pretty well. And also from Chanel, I had to get a brooch because unfortunately the day before I had to go to Italy, I was in New York for work, and when I went to breakfast, both my watch and my Chanel brooch disappeared. So I was pretty upset because I did contact the hotel, but they couldn't really recover it or find it for me. But yeah, I knew I'm coming to Italy, so I wasn't too heartbroken because I can always replace it. And I didn't really want to kind of feel bad about things that I already lost, because I mean, it's gone, and it's only just materialistic things. I already took it out because I wanted to start using it, but basically it came in this little box, and it's a very dainty kind of brooch. The one I had was much bigger, but this one is smaller because I thought the big ones are good for thick jackets and coats, but this one is better for if I were to wear, like, you know, something like this, like on a blouse or like on your belt line. I think these are a little bit cuter. So yeah, I'm glad that I got something that will replace my stolen item. So these came with, and the camellia is taken off because I wanted to take it off and see it for myself to make sure that none of the crystals are missing and things like that. So yeah, this is from Milan store, which is one of my favorite Chanel stores in the world, and I can guarantee you when I go back to Italy, I'm gonna try to buy as much as possible from Milan and not anywhere else. So yeah, we're down to, oh, and this is also something that I got from Piemonte. I don't know if you can tell, but it's a Swarovski ring, and it's very detailed. I liked anything that's kind of sparkly and also reminds me of the universe, and so I like the star sign, and yeah, that's why I got it. And at the airport, I got this Hermes Twilly perfume. I normally don't get perfume from companies that don't make cosmetics or perfumes and perfumes only, because I feel like they are the experts when it comes to what's good for your skin and what's considered a good scent when you actually apply in your skin. But this one, when I tried it at a different time at an airport, I actually found it very pleasant. It's kind of hard to describe, but maybe I have to try it again. So when I saw this, that it came out with the actual bottle and a baby one that I can travel with, I thought, why not? It was pretty expensive, to be honest, compared to Dior or Chanel perfumes, but for me it was worth it because it's something that I do enjoy. So this is a baby one, and the actual one, the sister one, comes with its own little twilly. How cute. Yeah, it smells I don't know how to describe it, but it's warm, but also it's very feminine, but also very spicy. So actually it would have been nicer for the colder weather, but I can still rock it because indoors is always kind of cold. They did have very lovely smell for scents for the summertime as well, but I had to go with what I have been wanting for a long time. And the last item that I got from Italy, that's a luxury item. I don't want to show that in this video because it is the most expensive item and I got it for such a good price that I wanted to make a separate video on how you can also take advantage of that. So just as a preview, it came from this brand that specializes in jewelry and watches. So you already know it's either a piece of jewelry or a watch, and it's from one of my favorite brands and something that I have been checking out for years now. So if you want to watch that video, please subscribe and consider putting on the bell notification button so that you will be notified when I do upload that video. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!